Hey guys, Ryan Lutz here, and today was the second day of qualifying, rounds 4 through 6, which finished out our qualifying efforts. They took the top 4 out of 6 rounds overall, and today went pretty well for me. First run, I had 8 seconds worth of crashing on account of through the whoop section. I was trying to take a different line and get on the gas a little bit harder, and crash subsequently a couple times. And that's a hard spot to marshal, hardest on the track. So one of them was like a 6-second crash, the other one was 2. And still came away with the second. So car was extremely fast with all the setup changes we did. For the second run, the only thing that was wrong with that first run, round 4, was that I felt like exiting a corner, it just dumped on the front at the last second and the rear would just come around. And so I wanted to support the front a little bit better. And so the options that I did, I went up on the front spring and I went up on the rear sway bar as well, just trying to see if that would help just lock in the rear more. And went out for Q5, and car was decent, but the rear was too stiff. I caught a couple edges. The rear didn't seem like it was rolling enough, wasn't working enough, and made just a bunch of mistakes, but had really good pace and hot lapped the heat, and everything was working good overall, and I was happy about it, even though I finished 12th, I think. I came down, I was all happy. Everybody else was like, oh, it was kind of sorry about your run. I'm like, nah, don't worry. That was dialed run, really. It was kind of like an exploratory run, trying different lines, seeing how hard I could push certain sections, and I was able to know that my front spring change was a good one and that my rear sway bar change was a bad one. So come out for round 6, I went to the lower rear sway bar back to a 2.4, left the front spring, and then I wanted to try main tires since I was already qualified well into the semis, and we had been running the clay typos the entire time, and that was, it's a fast tire for indoor tracks. So I went with Danier, are you listening? Zip downs. Zips in the front, double downs in the rear, super soft long wear compound. Thanks to the Killich family from Germany, the one younger brother had been running super soft long wear double downs for many of the qualifiers because they didn't have many of the clay tires, and he had been doing really well with them. And so I already knew hopefully that they would be good. I wasn't sure on the zips, but Gil Losi's been telling me to try this combination, that he really likes it. And I happened to bring one set of super soft longwear zips, and the Killich family they gave me one set of super soft longwear double downs. So in essence, I'm able to make 2 sets of super soft longwear zip downs. And that's what I'm going to be running in the semi. I'm going to run the same set that I ran in Q6 in the semi, and I'll have a new setup for the main, and I should be dialed. Angaro was able to TQ all 6 rounds, dominated all of us, kicked our butts like he usually does. That's what we kind of expect. He's the world champion and his program's on point, and it's fun. We get to chase him down and see if we can keep up with him, and that's what tomorrow's going to be all about. He was still on the typos in the last qualifier, so I was able to be within 300s, I think, or something like that for the fast lap with main tires. And obviously he runs AKA as well, and AKA just works great here. So either way, it'll be interesting to see if he chooses to go with all double downs for the main, or if he goes and tries his luck and runs the typos, which will go bald in 10 minutes, but if you stay in the groove, it can still be fast. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. But either way, I'm throwing the same lap times as he is. I just haven't been to consistency yet. But my final qualifier, I had one mistake in the bowl corner where the car just exploded. There's a small bump there if you're just like a foot and a half off the line, and it took that wrong. But I can adjust for that, and for mains I always slow down just a little bit. I'm able to be a little bit more calm, not pushing as hard, and I think I have something for him. We'll see. They do semifinals ladder format, so he starts semi-odd first and I start semi-B first, and anything can happen in these long mains. I think we got either 20-minute or half-hour semi and then an hour-long final. So gonna look everything over, button it all up, and be ready to do my best tomorrow and have some fun. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll come back tomorrow and recap all the mains. Happy Easter to everybody. Jesus is risen. Love y'all. Bye.